Whatever, let's see what happens. Hi, Brandon Stevens. How are you? Wow, look at you. Okay. Okay. He's a grumpy man. You sleepy. We took such a long walk. He's so tired and exhausted. Poor thing. Why are you alone? Because I don't need someone next to me to do things. What do you mean? I got Chewy right here. I got my tiny Jesus and I got real Jesus. So I'm good. How are you? What's your name say? Ass. Your name is Ass. Asselter. Very nice. Hi, Angel Sweetie. Welcome back. I don't know what happened. It got cut off. So I started another live. I'm good. How are you? Yes, Golden Fisherman. It can't be coincidence, huh? Anyway, I pinned my link in the comments again. So if you don't know, I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist. I give the most amazing advice. And I'm offering you free therapy. And in this economy, nothing is free and you should really take advantage of it. Yeah, it's very unfortunate. Hi, Cocky Donkey. Hi, Datan. Thank you. I like your hairstyle. Thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. Why are you being so nervous? What? Just let it, bad things go. I don't know what you're talking about. Your sentence doesn't make sense. Nobody's nervous. Here I am. Yes, please give my live a thumbs up, okay? I don't know what's going on. I got cut off again. Every time someone says a stupid bad word, it turns off my live. So please be careful with the things you type because you're going to cause the live stream to get cut off. And then I'm going to have to block you permanently. So give my live a thumbs up if you haven't. Welcome to the show. I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist and I'm giving you free advice. Hi, Severo. No, Golden Fisherman didn't say a bad word. Hi, Emric. How are you? Give my live stream a thumbs up. Give my live stream thumbs up. It helps the algorithm push me up. It helps the algorithm push me up. Chewy, you've been sleeping a lot, Mr. Boots. Look at these little toe beans. Look at these little toe beans. You've been sleeping too much, Mr. Boots. Oh, look at you guys getting along. That's nice. So if you haven't, give this live a thumbs up. Tia Marisa in the building, Aunt Marisa, giving you free advice as usual. You're welcome. If you want more of me, check the comment, the link that's pinned in the comments there. Those are all my socials, my fan sites, my Cameo, my merch. Everything you could ever want from me is there. How you doing? Hi, Mr. Dentures. I'm good. Hi there, God Hates Figs. Hi, Muhammad. I'm 27 and don't have a girlfriend. Do you have anything to tell me? You don't need a girlfriend because you're 27. You don't need a girlfriend, period. If you want a girlfriend, you can find one and you can make a connection with someone, okay? You don't have to worry and force those things. Shut up, Kevin, with that stupid comment. Now you're muted. Hi, user. How are you? I kind of like you so much. Wow, Muhammad, thank you. Where would I take you on the first date? I don't think you'd take me anywhere on the first date because I don't want to go on a date. But if you were a billionaire and I was entertaining the thought of a date, you would pick me up in your private jet. We'd fly to Italy, have charcuterie on a gondola, enjoy the, moonlight or whatever, and then we'd stop in Puerto Rico so I could visit my relatives on the way home. Can you be my girlfriend? No, Muhammad. Hi, Adrian. Hi there, Joseph. Thank you for saying I'm gorgeous. You look like Jackie Brown. I don't know who that is. Hi there. I only have Batmobile. Yeah. When do you think I need one, GF? When you're ready for one and you feel like you want one and you meet someone. Thank you, user. Hi, Arthur. Just want to let you know you're beautiful. Thank you so much. Hi there, Kenrick. Welcome back. Yeah, my other live stream was cut off, so here we are. Make sure you give my live a thumbs up, please. I see 16 people in here and only 5 thumbs up. Very, very disheartening. Okay, let's see. So I've got some generic tips that I want to give you guys, okay? If you have a question, though, I identify as a therapist and I give the most amazing advice. And I also have an Amazon storefront. It's called Aunt Marisa's Free Therapy Drawer. And you can see things like tiny Jesuses are in there, self-help books, journals, notebooks, therapy books, pens, planners, ashwagandha, all the teas that I drink, I've put in the storefront for you guys. And you can see that in my community posts. Hi, Jordan. And your Guinea, I don't know what that is, user, but hello. Hi, Kasim. Do you drink coffee? No, I switched to tea. Sometimes I have coffee if I'm like really tired, but I don't drink coffee anymore regularly. The last time I had a caramel macchiato was like 2 weeks ago, and it was one small caramel macchiato. I'm more of a green tea girl. My positive teas, which is also in my Amazon store for you guys. Dad, and do you believe in Jesus? Of course I do, honey. This is my tiny Jesus, okay? He brings me comfort and reminds me that real Jesus is literally always next to me. Even in the Bible, it says he's as close as the skin on your cheek. And so if you remember that Jesus is always with you, Barna Samuel, whatever your name is, don't say things like that. I will kick you out. Hi, that's right, Angel, sweetie, amen. What is your favorite Bible verse? Oh, I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I guess I can do all things through Christ who strengthened me. That's the power right there. What are qualities most girls find in a man? I do feel left out, though. I find it stressful starting up conversations with new people. Most girls just want to feel special and like a man can do stuff for her that she can't do for herself. So my advice to anyone who's thinking of dating or how do I get a girlfriend or this or that, get a good job, save money, and spoil her. You're beautiful. Thank you, Severino. Good night. Hi, Wolf Lawson. Thank you for saying I'm a cutie. You're thick. You bet your butt I am, Bona. Hail Jesus. That's nice, TVR. Would you rather be really fat or really skinny? Really fat, because I was really skinny to the point that it was like no curves whatsoever. And I was very insecure about my body when I was super skinny. I felt like, you know, especially being raised by a bunch of Latin, beautiful, voluptuous women, I was the skinny one. I was the flaca. And so as I've gotten older, I gained weight, and I would honestly be happier, thicker than skinnier. How's Chewy right here sleeping? By the way, follow Chewy's TikTok, Chewy's World 77. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Thabios. You look like a 23-year-old. Thank you, TVR. No problem, Uzi. Hi, Drong English. Trials for Jesus says Jesus is king. That's right. Hi, Aladdin. Okay, does anyone have a question? Any more questions or problems you need help with? Talk to Tía Marisa. Talk to your favorite auntie. We are family. Goodbye, Bona. You can't say things like that. Hi, Tomas. How are you? What's your favorite chips? Salt and vinegar, but not like the super salty ones, like the kettle cooked salt and vinegar. Also, there's these, what are they called? Zaps. Zaps or Zappos. They got some good chips too. Zappos. They're like Cajun vinegar or something. Zaps. Those are the best ones. The Zaps Spicy Cajun or the Voodoo chips. Those are my favorite chips of all time. What's your favorite Disney movie? Alice in Wonderland. I got the potion bottle tattooed on my hip. When I used to dance in the clubs, I was a go-go dancer. Not the kind that takes the clothes off. Go-go dancing is like a gateway job into that. I did go-go dancing. We had costumes, headpieces, cutesy cute. Anyway, so I got the potion bottle tattooed on my hip, and it says drink me. And when I first got it, I told the tattoo artist I wanted it to glow in the dark. It glowed for like a year. Hi, Bill Reed. How are you? It's Tia Marisa. As you know, I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering free advice. How do I gain the trust of a girl? Don't be a whore. Be transparent. Be open. Trust her. When you don't trust someone, it comes across like there's a reason that they shouldn't trust you because you're so concerned. That or you've been very hurt. So try to trust her. Be open. No secrets, okay? Just be transparent. Be exactly who you are. Kind of like a take it or leave it thing. Because I'm telling you, as someone who's been in relationships and was married to a man who turned into a woman because he was so jealous of me and the attention that I got, I'm going to tell you right now, don't compromise and don't try to change who you are for nobody. Be who you are. Be unapologetic about it and say, take it or leave it, because I'm good either way. What's your favorite drink? Green tea, honey. Come on. Are you from America? From Brooklyn, darling. Alice in Wonderland. Wow, what a movie. That's right. Golden Fisherman. Love it. I took magic mushrooms and watched the Alice in Wonderland. It's so nice. No one has Grinder. Hi there, Drong. Yes, that's right. Hi, Rasheen's. Hi, Custard Tart. Thank you. It's from Brooklyn. Hi, Johnny Apple. Yes, I am. Bye, Angel Sweetie. Thank you. Jesus loves you. Bye, Auntie. Hi, Jordan Murphy. There's no wig, honey. It's perfect hair. See, Kello gets it. Thank you, Kello. Your hair is beautiful. Mitzvah? Mitzvah what? Okay, you're wearing a wig. I might change my mind. It's not, sweetheart. It's perfect hair. Perfect hair. I don't know what makes people think this is a wig. It's ridiculous if you ask me to think that. By the way, if you haven't yet subscribed, give my live a thumbs up. Okay, I see 11 of you in here and 8 thumbs. Something's not adding up. Something is not adding up when we got 11 people and 8 thumbs. Hey, lady. Hi from Ghana. Hi, Kofi. Nice earrings. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you for the thumbs up. Okay, does anyone else have a question or a problem? Otherwise, I'm going to start listing my generic tips. Don't be mad at me if you see these in a TikTok video later. I'm going to try to make this a mini series. I'm going to become a TikToker this year. I decided I'm going to just spam up social media. I don't care anymore. If you think you're sick of me now, just wait. Hi, Lee. How are you? Happy Saturday. Thank you, Kofi, for saying I'm so beautiful. That's a lot of O's. Hi, K Cross. What race are you? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan, and I identify as a therapist. Thank you. Hi, Lactose. Don't know. Sent me to the stream. Oh, really? I don't even know who that is, but I'm glad he did. Hi, Benson Park. Would you rather give up chocolate or cheese? Chocolate. I don't care for sweets. The thing that I crave the most when I have a sweet tooth is frozen yogurt. And usually the frozen yogurt flavor I get is original tart with a little bit of caramel and chocolate chips. And so I put like strawberries and lychee and berries on top. So it's still fruit. Hi, Klempo. How are you? Happy Saturday. Nice to meet Chief Keef. I don't know who the hell Chief Keef is. Yummers, I love your accent. Thank you, Benson. It's from Brooklyn. You sound like the actor from The Nanny. She was from Brooklyn, too. Do you have someone to call your own? Yes. This is him. This is my son. My pride and joy, Chewy. No one's going to show you their hair, Snow Wolf. Get out of here. Am I wearing a wig? No, honey, it's perfect hair. But thank you, Dad, the bad guy. What is the name of the haircut? I told them, okay, so originally my hair was longer, but I wanted to get the big chop, you know, the bob. So it was supposed to be a bob, but then they made me look like the Menudo, the guys from Menudo. So then I told her to just add layers to it, like a pixie cut, but more layered. And now I look like Halle Berry in the Flintstones, and Betty Boo had a baby. Why are you always so sexy? Thank you, Miko, because I'm one of God's favorites. Girl, we all know that's a wig. I watch your vids all the time. Kennedy, if you watch all the time, then you know it's not a wig. Hi, Dora. I'm good. How are you? Richard said he's so alive. Who's alive? Hi, Caffrey. Thank you, Sofa. Hi, Chris Jenna. Beautiful butterfly eyes. Wow. Do you know what a butterfly is? It's like a bug that has wings. Right? I don't know. Okay, goodbye, Snow Wolf. The Tom Cruise. You're really pretty. The hair really brings out your face. Thank you, the bad guy. Can I call you queen? Of course. You sound like Janice from Friends. Oh my God. You think I sound like Janice? Bing-a-ling. Hi, Allergy. All of these perverted comments, I swear. Did you know butterflies wasn't discovered until the 1970s? I did not know that. Very interesting, Mr. Deadpool. Are you planning to try more new hairstyles, or is this your signature haircut? Yeah, this is kind of it for now, you know, maybe in the future, but I like the Halle Berry Betty Boo look. It suits me. Thank you, Kofi. Hi, Data Hoarders. It's not a wig, it's perfect hair. Hi, Mo. You're on the toilet. Well, I'm glad I could be there with you, comforting you through your hard times. It's not a wig. Thank you, D1. They are lying. Butterflies were discovered way before that. Yeah, I know, honey. I troll back. I like your tattoo. Thank you. It's the Jedi Order and the Rebel Alliance from Star Wars. I designed it myself. I drew it on a piece of paper and gave it to my tattoo artist. It's not a wig, but thank you, King Dog. What is my favorite color? Pink. Hello. Pink and then green, kind of like the Wicked movie. And the crazy thing is I've been that way since forever. Pink and green have always been my two favorite colors. Yes, please give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. Thank you, Kris Jenner. Is this the Kris Jenner? I'm watching your masterclass right now. I watched Kim Kardashian. She had some good tips. Hi there, Yan Yan. Colony aunties be like. I don't even know what that means. Hi, Jack. You promised me yesterday you're going to wear red lipstick if I donate. Well, you didn't donate, and also I didn't make that promise. My favorite food is seafood boil. Hi, Frank. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. Hi, Alpha. You study? Wow, what are you studying, Frank? Good for you. You are gorgeous. Please come with me. No, thank you, Robert, but thank you for saying I'm gorgeous. Have you been to Africa before? One time I put on a set of VR goggles and I went to Africa in my VR goggles. Does that count? I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. I do have some Italian in me, but what you're hearing is in Italy. It's Brooklyn. Hi there, Michael Davis. Happy Saturday. So, reminder, if you want to know more about my life and my story and my divorce woes, go to my channel. You'll see a playlist that says The Tias. That is my award-winning documentary, okay, about me and my cousin and how we had to start our lives over and over and over again after our husbands left us to become women. They pulled a Caitlyn Jenner. You can relate, Chris, can't you? So yeah, check that out. But if you want to see the new season, you got to go to my fan sites. Yes, it's Chris, and I must say you rock the short hair look better than me, Kris Jenner. I'm going to screenshot that and post it on my Instagram. You can go back in jungle. Okay, cool. So it counts. Thanks, Frank. Hi, young gremlin. You would love to go to Africa, really. I missed you. Did you, Michael? I don't know how. I've been streaming every day. When did you become a gangster? My whole life. I'm Puerto Rican. I came out of my mother's coochie with a switchblade and these hoops. Only if you didn't have water for the day, then it counts as if you were in Africa. Which country in Africa have you visited before? Oh, I don't know. It was like I said, it was VR goggles. Are you single? Yes. What's your favorite movie of all time? This is so hard. I feel like someone asked me this the other day. I love Star Wars. The Empire Strikes Back is probably my favorite Star Wars movie. Coming to America. Ace Ventura, Pet Detective When Nature Calls is one of my favorite comedies too. I love Steel Magnolias. That's a wonderful story. For Disney movies, it'd be Alice in Wonderland. You remind me of Ginny Sacrimoni from Sopranos. Thank you. She's on my OF. My cousin Vinny, that's right. Please, can I be your husband, please? No, thank you. Can you please say happy birthday, Lucia? Yes, you can ask me a question, Zayn Puss. You remind me of Halle Berry with that hairstyle. Exactly, young gremlin. That's what I've been saying. Just chicken channel, you look good in long hairstyle. Thank you. I live in Turkey and it's like 3 a.m. Oh, wow, it's 4:19 p.m. over here in California. What makes me feel sad? When I see like people I care about going through things, I'm an empath and I really feel for them when I see them going through things. Anything having to do with like a dog, that's a sad story. I'll cry on TikTok for hours of dog videos. Pookie strikes back, and I don't know what you're talking about, Tommy. She looks good no matter what. Thank you, Golden Fisherman. Don't know who Troy is. Namaste, Sanzeep. Hi there, Umang from South Africa. What is your question, Zainapis? You didn't tell me. Okay, let's move on then. By the way, click the link in the comments for all my socials and stuff. Fan sites, Cameo. You can get personalized videos on Cameo. Okay, here's my generic advice. Number one, if you have to get used to someone, that already tells you everything you need to know. Okay, there's your answer. Wath, what is a wath? That's not a real sentence. I'm not acknowledging it. Hi, Nachio from Chicago, from Congo. Wow. Bye, Dora. Thank you for joining. Hi, Manprit. Have you gone through problems which you weren't able to solve? Oh, of course, honey. Everyone goes through problems. Beautiful earrings. So are you. Thank you, Sandeep. Everyone goes through problems that we can't solve. That's when you seek the Lord and then you figure out, oh, he can fix it. I don't got to fix it. God can fix it. And then you just live in this like land of like make-believe, because even though it's not make-believe, you have to live, your faith has to be based on what you can't see. And so in a way, it's like the lands of make-believe, but it's not really because it's God. Hey, want to hear a joke now? Madone, what's with the jersey? Who is Madone? I already said hi, Manprit. Don't make me mute you with all this spamming. Hi, Tibaru from Kenya. It's not a wig, Cortex. It's perfect hair. We've been through this. Okay, my next like generic tip of advice. Stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. I.e. these Riris who think I'm wearing a wig when I'm clearly not. Hi there, Mohammed. Thank you, Manprit. Love from India. Give my live stream a thumbs up if you haven't, please. Thank you so much. 23 of you, 17 thumbs. Who's hating? You're over here watching my live and can't give me a thumbs up. I hope you get a crusty, itchy booty later. No, I'm not going over there, Joe or Ebek. What's your favorite video game growing up? Favorite video game growing up, like ever? I don't know. I don't know. There's too many. I loved Sonic. I loved Mario Party. I loved the wrestling games. Marvel vs. Capcom, Soul Calibur. There's too many. I can't pick a favorite. Can I say a pickup line for you? Sure. Hi, Ollie. You have a vibe I have not seen on here before. Thank you. I was having a bad day, but you made me feel positive again. I hope you enjoy it the rest of your week. Thank you so much. I wish I could say your name, Mr. Guy in a white shirt, but thank you. That's very kind. What was the saddest day of your life? The saddest day of my life. The saddest day of my life. Honestly, I can't even talk about it on here. It's illegal. Hi there, Molaman. I love Street Fighter. Yes. What kind of guy would you say? A billionaire. Hi, Tomas. Okay, we're not going to talk about that, Shannon. Tony Macaroni. It's pressure medication. Okay, Red Veils. Thank you. No, I'm from Brooklyn. I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. How you know difference between mango and you? How, Manprit? Hi, Outlaw. Don't be sad. I'm not sad. Girl, I was collectible of Sonic game, Dragon Ball Z games, and Naruto. Wow. I thought I was kind of nerdy. Marona Mia, that accent. That's right, Jersey. Hello, Free Persia, I guess. What's your favorite horror movie? I hate horror movies. The scariest thing that I like is Stranger Things. There was this movie, I think it's considered a horror. It was a good story, though. It's called Alice, Sweet Alice. And it's about a sister who is jealous of her other sister. You both are sweet, and I like both. Wow, Manfred, you should try that to the next woman you see in person. All Puerto Rican girls. Okay, but that's not even how you spell Puerto Rican, and so I'm not even going to acknowledge you because you can't spell. Itachi, I don't know who that is. Do you have kids? Yes, this is Chewy. He's taking his nap. Oh, he's twitching. Oh, he's sleeping so hard. You see his little twitching feet. Oh, you're sleeping so hard, my angel. We took a really long walk today, so he's exhausted. We took a good walk. Women with an opinion, ill. Oh, you're one of those guys who got 14 wives, try to keep them in the cage, tell them what to wear, you can only show your toes. Please. No, I'm not married, man, Pritz. Oh, Paul Brown, you're back. Yes, he's dreaming. My favorite horror movie is Orphan. Oh, I saw that movie. That movie was crazy. How did she go from looking like a little 8-year-old ugly girl to a gremlin of an old woman? What do you think about Charlie Kirk? Nothing. I don't think about him. I honestly never heard of him until he passed. Hi, Maxo. Have you been heartbroken before? No. Hi, Court. Hi, Maxo. How are you? No, from Brooklyn. A chick like you would have made an awesome good fella, girl. Thank you. I get that all the time, Latino redneck cowboy. You are too iconic. Are you a Sagittarius or a Virgo? A Cancer. Nasty. What? Your breath, your upper lip, your mother. So, if you haven't, make sure you subscribe. Go to my channel. You'll see a playlist. It says The Diaz. That is my award-winning documentary that you can watch, okay, for free. You can watch the first few episodes, but if you want to see the new ones, you got to go to the comments pinned below. The link in the comments. Rhea Ripley is in here? I thought you were doing Royal Rumble. What are you doing in my live stream, Rhea Ripley? I love you. I eat, sleep, breathe. The demons in your dreams. I eat, sleep, breathe. This is my brutality. Wow, I got Kris Jenner and Rhea Ripley. Look at that. Let me screenshot this. Sorry, I closed the live stream. I can't screenshot. That wit is lethal. Thank you, Testa. Women's had best opinions, not gonna lie. Appreciate it. Paul Brown says I'm a Scorpio. Wow. You are pretty hot under that wig. It's not a wig, Cortex. Is it on YouTube? Yes, you can go to my channel, Ashley, and you'll see a playlist that says The Diaz. Will you marry me? No, man, Prit. Would you like to watch my next fight live at the venue? Of course, Rhea Ripley. How many men you robbed of their savings? I can't keep track. Hi, Jack. Thank you. When you gonna wash the wig? It's not a wig, it's perfect hair, and I just washed my hair and styled it today. Yeah, because when they adopted her, they thought she was a 9-year-old girl, but in Russia, they found out she was a 33-year-old woman. And wasn't she like a murderer or something crazy? Thank you. I feel like you would appreciate a man that lifts weights, eats healthy, and has no negative addictions. No, I don't really care. Once your husband leaves you to become a woman, you don't care about men. It's not your priority. And so I'm at the point in my life where if I date anyone, if I'm ever interested in going even on a date, it's going to be with a billionaire, and it's going to be strictly for his money. And so I'm past that. I was just watching the Royal Rumble. I haven't seen it yet. No spoilers. Hi from Bangladesh, Nafahim. You look beautiful with short hair. Thank you. Thank you, Maxo. I watched Tia's. Oh, you did, Ashley. Thank you. Rhea Ridley is the GOAT. Rhea Ripley, yes, she is amazing. She's my favorite female wrestler of all time. Exactly, me and Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner was just in my chat. We're the same age. I'm guessing you're 29. Wow, the Latino redneck comedian, whatever, cowboy. I am somewhere between. Sorry, bill collectors. I am somewhat between 20 and 70 years old. So you do what you will with that. You can make me shut up by hitting the X. You see the X up there, and effing off. Nobody cares. Is the other person a man in Tia's? No, that's my cousin Consuelo. She moved in with me from Argentina. Goodbye, Ken. Your comments are now hidden. That's nice to know. And where are you from, and how long have you been a fan? Wow, Rhea Ripley, I cannot believe you're here. I have been a fan forever since you stepped into the scene. I thought you were phenomenal. Hi, El Grady. I lived the Eskimos many years ago. They used to plunge their faces in the snow. Like an ice bath? That seems smart. Wow, that's nice to know. I'm originally from Brooklyn, but now I live in Los Angeles. Do you go live often, or did I get lucky? I go live every day at 3 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. On the weekends, I'm either going to do Saturday or Sunday. So this weekend I chose Saturday. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. But there is this guy named Baru who's going to be taking over my live stream tomorrow with his cousin Faru. So stay tuned for that. I don't care what nobody says. Rhea Ripley got them hands. Absolutely. Hi, are you a therapist? Hi, FX. I identify as a therapist, yes. Live and do not. No spoilers. Bye, Golden Fisherman. No, I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Hi, smugglers. This is my brutality. Tell Rhea I say I always want to have a chat with her. That's very nice. Anyway, okay, another generic tip I'm going to give you guys, because I identify as a therapist, is if they wanted to, they would. If they didn't, then ignore them. Hi, DCX. Do you have some? I have a little bit of Italian, but I'm Puerto Rican and Guatemalan. Okay. Closure is a myth, okay? Detachment is the real glow up. Practice detachment. Stop caring about people who don't care about you. You can pray for them from afar. You sound like Janice from Friends. Thank you. SRD says is the real hair. Yes, this is real hair. Real perfect. Can you message me so that we can be friends? No, honey. Brookie Hunter, it's a wig. It's perfect hair, Brookie. Okay. I wonder if her laugh sounds like Janice from Friends. No, it doesn't. Yeah, so closure's a myth. You don't need closure. You don't. You are not hard to love. You're just not for everybody. And that's okay because you don't want everybody in your circle. You don't want just anybody, just any Joe Schmo in your space. So let them think you're hard to love because you wouldn't like them anyway. Wiggly Magoo. I don't know what that means. Oh, if you want a shout out, go to my Cameo. I do custom videos there, personalized videos. I can shout you out, your business out. Who the hell will go here for therapy? So many people every single day. According to Jesus, we are impossible to love, and it's obvious. Yes, smugglers, that's why he had to die for us, because we're all terrible. Do you get a chin strap with that hairy helmet? Do you get a girlfriend when you live in your mother's basement? Did you ever had a phase when you were a people pleaser? No. I don't care if she's trolling or seriously like this. I'm exactly like this. I don't know what makes you think this is fake. I don't want anybody in my space. Exactly, DCX. So if they think you're too hard to love, then you move on. Give me your WhatsApp number or Zengi number so that we can talk, fan. Oh, you're just a fan page. You're not the real Ripley. Real Ripley wouldn't be asking for no WhatsApp numbers. And so we can give real... Goodbye, smugglers. Do you feed that thing on your head? Goodbye, SD. Call me whatever. Oh, I'm not. I'm just saying. That's my general advice to anyone. If somebody tells you you're hard to love, good. Because that just means they want you to change and conform to the little box that they want you to be in. And you're not conforming in a box that you don't want to be in. And so if someone thinks you're hard to love, you're not. You're just not for everybody. And that's okay. Because you don't want to waste time with people like that. How can we all live without a girlfriend like this? Well, you will, because I'm not interested in none of you. I got all my pictures with the wrestlers back in the day. Becky Lynch, Jeff Hardy, Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Big E, Alexander Wolf, Zelina Vega, and R-Truth. Wow. I need therapy, obviously. Well, what is your problem? Hi, Joshua. Good morning. Wow, good morning. Where are you from? Do you think there's somebody out there for every single person? For the people who want someone to be there for them, yes. There are also people who don't care. Like, there's just this new wave of women who are not, like, interested in dating and nothing. And vice versa, a lot of men. You know, times have changed. And so not everyone cares to even have a significant other. Ezra, hello. Hi, Ezra. How are you? I have been exposed to... Oh, okay, I see smugglers. And now I like high-speed antics. Oh. Hi, Lendo. How are you? How to not let pressure to become married and have kids young get to you. Yeah, if you don't want that, then you don't want it. That's pretty much it, you know? Not everyone wants that, and that's okay. Okay, I've got Chewy. That's really all I want, you know? I would like to open a shelter. I want it to be a shelter for homeless people who have animals, and I want to offer them like shelter, food, medication, and vaccinations for them and their pets. Because a lot of shelters will turn people away who have animals, and it's very sad, and then the animals end up being abandoned. Or the people who really love the animals just stay in the streets. And so I want to create a shelter that helps people and their pets. And we also have like job placement opportunities. We clean them up, give them a suit so they can actually go on an interview. So you can find fulfillment in other things. Testy. Hi there, Charlie. Thank you, Eric Moore, for saying I'm so beautiful. Who's your favorite WWE superstar back in the day? The Undertaker. The main issue with therapy is that it provides structure, and you fought for soldiers sounds dangerous. What? That doesn't even make sense, smugglers. Do you think this generation are not as social, and that's why people find it hard to talk to one another? Yes, absolutely. The new generation, oh my gosh, all they want to do is be on their phones. My brother is a Gen Z, what is it? Yeah, Gen Z. He literally has an earphone in his ear listening to music like he's in the freaking soundtrack of a film. Every day, all day, no matter what we're doing. That's beautiful that you love animals so much. I can tell you're unempathetic. That's right, Testy. Ezra says, I've decided to set boundaries and put myself first. I should have done it a long time ago. There you go, Ezra. I only have this time for a friend I will, okay, so can call you. I don't have WhatsApp, fake Rhea Ripley. It's giving Mafia wife. Thank you. Is this AI? Wow, home on the way. So you think I'm so stunning that I can't be real? You guys really know how to make my day. You really know how to make my day. Thank you so much. It's like that time someone asked me if I had a BBL. I was just like, oh, you think I got a BBL? Wow, what's back there? Are you serious? Made my whole week. Whole week was made. I was just about to say, Undertaker, I love Eddie Guerrero. Oh, very nice. Hi, Mateo. Yes, it's real hair. I have mad OCD. Do you know anyone that has this now? Your shelter is a fort for soldiers. Sounds like running the streets. I don't know what you're saying, smugglers. I'm sorry. No, it's perfect hair, Red Kerning. Hi, ABT World. Can we collaborate on a video? No, but you can get personalized videos and shout outs on Cameo. Bye, Rhea. How many times have you watched Goodfellas? Probably like 3. My favorite part is when she gets stood up and shows up and just goes ham on him. And when he finds, and when the side chick calls the house and she goes off. What was her name? It was Karen, right? Goodfellas Karen, yes. Karen Friedman Hill, I love her. You got a lot of nerve standing me up. How are you? I'm okay, Justice. How are you? If you haven't, please give my live stream a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. Okay, another generic tip or therapeutic tip I'm going to give you is you don't need to be nicer. You need boundaries. You need better boundaries, okay? You cut the garlic with the razor so it melts in the pan. Yep. That's right. Is Spanish the first language? For me, it's English, but I do know Spanish fluently. Goodbye, Miss Lady. Don't ask dumb questions like that. It'll get you banned. Okay. If peace costs you your voice, it's not peace. That's not peace. You shouldn't have to fight for peace. I was watching Goodfellas yesterday. That's my movie based on a true story. It's really Karen. She really got the same hairstyle you got. Thank you. I love this channel so much. Thank you, Ezra. Hi there, students. Not your baby. Not your baby, but thank you. You should fight for helicopters. You really make no sense, smugglers. You are so beautiful. I'm from Brundy. Do you know Brundy? No, I don't. Where is that? Thank you for saying I'm so beautiful, Albert. Miss Lady says, you know, Miss Lady, you're done. Stop. Looking so pretty. Thank you, students. Okay, here's another generic therapeutic tip I'm going to give you. Stop romanticizing potential, okay? Date what you see, not what you hope for or what you hope to build. Use your eyes. Do not be Dora the Explorer in your life. Where is it? Is it there? I can't find it. If you can't find it, then don't force it. Thank you so much. I was referring to what you said, you don't fight for some. You said something about helicopters, though. I'm very confused. Hi, Young Gremlin. Got any favorite rapper you listen to? I love Trina, the baddest bee. Oh, dang, Pastor, that's a power statement. I don't even know what we're talking about. Okay. I wish I could send America all the rock salt in the world. That's very nice of you. Anyway. Okay. Healing doesn't mean tolerating nonsense with a smile. That's not healing. That's letting things slide. You got to put your foot down on things that are not good for you. Okay? Don't romanticize potential. That's a convince. It's true. Don't romanticize potential, okay? Stop playing Dora the Explorer to these loser boozers. Pay attention to what's going on around you, all right? I want you to, like, really look at the people, not their potential. My favorite rapper, Trippie Redd and Juice WRLD and Mozzie really to the same school from Ohio. Wow. I'm from Italia di Ocon. Oh, you're from Italy? Okay, goodbye, Andrew. I swear, these people. If you haven't, give my live stream a thumbs up, please. It helps the algorithm and it helps my channel. Also, if you want more of me, I got all the, I'm on everything. I got every social platform, okay? Snap, Insta, TikTok, Twitter, or X. What's the other one? I got fan sites. I'm on Patreon. I'm on OnlyFans. And I got merch. If you want to see the new season of my award-winning documentary, you got to go to my fan site. You said, like, you don't need to fight to just be yourself or something like that, but smarter and better. But, like, you don't fight to make people like you. You fight for helicopters. I don't get the helicopter thing. I'm lost. I'm sorry. I just don't understand what you're saying. Okay, another generic tip. Hi there. Hi there, Malie. If you wouldn't take advice from them, then don't take criticism from them either, okay? Who cares what some Riri that you don't respect or even take serious thinks of you? You know? Hi, Cat's Eye. I'm the only one, I guess. Now there's a glitch. Do you speak French now, honey? English or Spanish? Hi, Murray. We're always going to have this fight about my perfect hair because you got Yaki bundles. This is real hair, honey. Another generic tip I want to give you guys is stop chasing clarity from people who like being confused. Some people love the drama and they don't want clarity because they're not ready for it. Thank you, Trippie, for subscribing. Also, give my live a thumbs up, please, if you haven't. And I don't know if you're on your computer, you see the hearts. Hit the hearts. So it gives you like emojis and hearts and 100%. Those help too, if you could hit those for me. What timeline are we in? I just woke up. I don't know what that means. It's 2026. I'm Aunt Marisa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm offering free advice. In this economy, you should take advantage. My toes smell like barbecue. Oh, delicious! Who doesn't like barbecue food? I identify as a Walmart grocery sack. Very nice. So you help people hold their groceries. What's your question then? No, hey, Bondo, if you need advice. You are stunning, and your earrings too. Thank you, Trippy. Tell me your question and your problems, and I'll answer it. No, hey. It's perfect hair, honey. It's not a hair piece. It's perfect hair. I know you guys aren't used to perfection and stunning beauty like this, but it exists. My sponge is retaining a lot of bacteria and makes cleaning frustrating. Do you have advice? Get a new sponge. Why are you using the same crusty sponge? How do you heal a swollen foot? I would think with ice and one of those like brace things. So now what's your plan today? Well, after my live stream, I'm going to try to stream for like another hour or so. I'm going to go get some dinner. And I'm watching the Royal Rumble. I'm so excited. I love the Royal Rumble. I'm a homosexual, but I like women. What do I do? You're not a homosexual if you like women. So figure that out with God. My wife's at work. My kids at grandma's. I just got... Okay. Hi, Chris, the Nomad. No, it's perfect hair, Tony Tone. No ice remarks, please. Thank you. I always thought a dry sponge was a happy sponge. It's Royal Rumble. That's right. No spoilers. I swear. If anyone says anything, I'm kicking you out. Bye, the love from India. Bye, Trippy. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate you. Welcome back, Manny Pritz. I need to buy 3 + 5 and feel like I can only shop online while I prefer to shop local. Any advice? Because give me some body self-conscious. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. You know, they do have plus size stores. I don't know where you live and where you're from, but I would look for like plus size stores. They exist, you know, you got to look for them. Hi, Demi. There's a 6:21 a.m. in the morning. Oh, wow. You're up very early. Since I started putting myself first, I really can't be bothered to look for the right person. And I don't even care if the right person crosses my path. I'm ignorant. Same, Ezra. Same. And you're happier when you don't care. Look, for me, getting divorced by a man who turns into a woman was like a secret blessing from the Lord, because it forced me to focus on myself to the point that me and my cousin got this award-winning documentary. It's also streaming on several platforms. And life is good. I don't have to answer to no one. I don't have to worry about no fruitcake trying on my lipstick and pantyhose, acting like he loves me. You know? I've been subscribed since 2025. Thanks, Cat's Eye. You know, Chris Jericho sign, I'm thinking he shows up. People said John Cena's going to show up, please. He just retired. This girl from the Northeast, Brooklyn. It is true, smugglers. Hi, Aaron. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. Hi, Kermit. Do you fart sometimes? Who doesn't fart? I like the way you talk, your energy, too. Thank you. Chris Benoit might show... Uh-oh. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, another generic tip I have. Some people miss the old you because the new one doesn't care for them and has standards. Some people miss the old you because the new you doesn't care for them and you have standards. So sometimes God will remove people from your circle, right? And those people are so entitled and full of themselves that they think you're just going to wait around until they're ready to let you back in their life. But the truth is that God removed them. And so now you're like, thank you, Lord, for removing them because of X, Y, Z. But that person misses you, misses your energy, misses your company, whatever it is. And you're like, no, you did this and I'm better off over here. Can still care for them from afar, but you don't have to be involved. Do you know what I mean? It's a Brooklyn accent. Hi, Samson. Thank you for saying I look beautiful. Brooklyn accent, shifted car. Whoa, whoa, Benoit. Okay. It's a joke, Helvetic. Come on. Hi, S-Dragon. Gonna just move that comment. Yes, I know, 49ers. How old are you, baby girl? Not your baby girl, but I'm somewhere between 20 and 70 years old. Last night I was driving, Hope, and 3 bright rotating lights appeared behind me on the road. I don't know. Sounds like you had a good night, no, hey. Yes, it was a joke. How don't you guys realize when someone is joking? That's right, Helvetic from Brooklyn, more like a New Yorker accent. It's true, Trippy. Thank you. Do New Yorkers eat? Hi, love, Tía Marisa. She gives the best advice. Thank you, Cat's Eye. Is it good therapy to train cats in martial arts, or is it something healthier to just pet and go? You know, some cats can be trained. I had a cat who would do tricks for treats. They would like go upside down, give Spider-Man kisses, roll over, pose. You can train cats. My ex-wife leaving was a blessing, see? Good for you, Shifted. I hope you got his autograph. New York street dogs are delicious. They are the best hot dogs ever. You have nice eyes. Thank you, Bruce. Somewhere between 20 and 70, I said, Trippy. I know you like bodegas. Oh, I love bodegas. I miss bodegas. I miss just going around the corner to anywhere you live in New York. You turn the corner, there's a bodega. I miss the chopped cheese. Last night, I dreamed William Shatner appeared to me in my childhood home. He told me where we were dreaming inside a dream. Okay. Sorry, but no, they're really good. Bodega cats. My ex is from the Bronx. Oh, very nice, 49ers. Bronx girls are just as crazy as us. Okay. Oh, this goes into what I was just saying. You can miss someone and never speak to them again. You can care for someone from afar and never speak to them again, never get up with them, never actually hang out, and that's okay. Hi, Kermit. Yes, you are supposed to be in musical. You are so beautiful. I'm from Brunswick. Now, you asked me that, but I don't know what that is. My sister's having a party, and it's so annoying. Why aren't you at your sister's party with her? You should be down there having a good time, Cat's Eye. Hi, Peaches. If you haven't, please give my live stream a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And if you want more from me, check out the link that's pinned in the comments. Those are all of my links. You'll see my social. I got my Snapchat. I got my TikTok, Twitter, or X. Instagram is there. I got my Patreon, my OnlyFans, my merchandise. I got some affiliate links for you, my Amazon storefront. And also make sure you're in my community posts. I post photos. I post deals for you. I post all kinds of things constantly in my YouTube community posts. I am making YouTube my new social media home. This is going to be where I am posting most of my content, okay? So make sure you're checking the community posts as well. Thank you, my darlings. All right, let's see. What do you think about Iran, and are you aware of its recent events? No, they don't tell us what's going on here. She's with teenagers and I'm not. Oh, I see, Cat's Eye. Do the dreams we see in sleep have any real reason in life? You know, I don't think all of them do, but some of them do. I'm definitely a Jedi. Sometimes I think of someone or something, and then something happens where they call me or I found out something about them. One time I thought of my cousin's dog randomly, and then the next day I found out the dog passed. Poor thing. Very sad. The hair is cute on you. Thank you, Peaches. Hi, Scotty boy. Twitter. That's right. Chris, watching from Brazil. Oi, todo bom, Krista Nomad. Hi, United fan. You're so beautiful. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you. Your wrist tattoo almost made me tell everyone your alien power. It's the Jedi Order and the Rebel Alliance. I drew this myself and gave it to my tattoo artist. Okay, another generic tip from your favorite aunt. A breakup doesn't mean you failed. It means the experiment ended. Doesn't mean you failed. You tried. You did what you could. It didn't work. It's fine. It's not a big deal. You're not a loser because you broke up with someone or someone dumped you. One time I thought, okay, goodbye, Samantha. Don't say things like that. All matters, just energy vibrating at a specific frequency. In a sense, we are all conscious, experience itself simultaneously. There's no death, and we are the imagination of ourselves. That's a lot. What kind of drugs do you take now, hey? I know you be tripping. You got to do like ayahuasca or something. Have you ever been to India? No. I almost lost my mind when I saw it. I could tell you drew it. Oh, thank you. And the only I know is her friend Izzy, my sister. Oh, I see, cat's eye. By the way, you are a good motivator. Thank you so much, Trippy. I got broken up with last time because, okay, well, you know what, Lavesh, good. I'm glad she dumped you then. Hi, Bob Lazar. Look, I'm not mad at the Pedro joke. It made me laugh. I even smoke. Wow. Wow. You're a rebel. You smoked pot once. I smoked pot like once an hour ago. My bet is that mom's basement ex. Uh-huh. Drugs ruin everything. Well, don't do drugs, just try them, you know, don't become addicted. That's what I'll say. Just do them. Try them, don't do them, I mean. There's a difference between trying something and doing something. Anyway, okay, another generic tip I want to give you. Being low maintenance often just means you're neglecting yourself, okay? So, you know, there's dusties who come in here, they want to ask me out. They're like, oh, I'll take you here. And I'm like, I'm not going there. I don't want to do that. And they're like, you're so bougie. You're so spoiled. And it's like, yeah, because I spoil myself. And my definition of low maintenance might be your definition of high maintenance. And that's a mismatch. My sister enjoying eating Takis and Swedish fish while I'm eating pizza. Pizza sounds way better than Takis and Swedish fish. Hi there, Soya. Yes, Jeff, I'm from Brooklyn. Oh, you like my hair, Soya? Thank you. Hi, Zuko. I've never abused drugs. In all honesty, I've treated them better than everything else in my life. That's a good one, no, hey. You're cute. Thank you, MK. If you haven't, please give my live stream a thumbs up. It helps the channel. The world is very dust places. So Ezra, dusty is slang for like a loser broke guy. It's not literal dust. What weighs less than the color blue? No idea. I like Swedish fish, but Takis make my tongue tingle. I don't like Takis. I think they're too salty. And I like spicy food, but that has flavor, not just like pure spice things. You know what I mean? Brecklin people is, what is Brecklin? What does that even mean? What is Breklyn? What is that? Oh, you're in Flatbush. Very nice. I'm in LA now, though. Hi from Greece. Hi, Minnas. How are you? Welcome back. Your apartment looks dusty. I haven't called the maid. You can't relate to that, though. My English is not perfect. Sorry, no good. Oh, that's okay, Ezra. I'm just explaining. It's a slang thing here. And it's pretty new. It's a new slang that was, I would say, created by the iconic, if the girls know, Shira 7, sprinkle, sprinkle. Shira 7 came up with Dusty, and it picked up like crazy. Takis are for kids. I don't know about that. If you want your kids to have, what is it called? The reflux thing, acid reflux. Tell your son, Tony Soprano, to chill off my grandma. Hilarious. The Dutch spelling. I like Swedish fish, but Takis make my tongue tingle. Yeah. Can't take the Brooklyn out the woman. This is like alternate reality, the injury list. I guess so. Okay. I have been farting all day. Oh no, you should drink some Pepto-Bismol. All right, if you wouldn't take advice from them, don't take criticism from them either. Like, who cares what someone that you don't respect thinks about you? I feel like I said this one. I did say this one. Okay, let's see. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes here. Sometimes growth can feel lonely because not everyone is growing with you, but that's okay. Drink a lake to gain its power. Smugglers, are you just saying things like you really don't make sense, honey? I'm trying to understand you and I can't for the life of me. Comfort zones are cute until they cost you your future. Get uncomfortable. Okay? Consistency isn't just showing up when you feel like it. That's not consistent. It's showing up regardless of the adversity, the sadness, the depression, whatever it is going on in your life. You got to be consistent through that. If you cannot show up through those things, that's not consistency. You can't say, you know what, I feel like filming today, or I feel like doing this today, but not the rest of the week because I'm having a bad week. That doesn't count. My sister keeps screaming this random song. You ever dated a Brazilian? I don't think I have. But my stepmother is Brazilian. And my step uncles, do you know Sepultura? Those are my uncles. Cavalera. Is that a wig? No, honey, it's perfect hair. I once asked what the strongest thing I ever did was asking for help. It took everything I had. Wow. You hear that, ladies? Okay, goodbye, Jeff. Don't say things like that. I identify as a comedian. I'm helicopter parent. I have no business. Okay, whatever. Oh, you want me to shut up? Well, you can hit that little X over there, Car TV, and F off. I know Carlo Gambino. He's my uncle. Very nice. Why America sell guns? Because America's retarded and they think that that's going to help people. But it's not. Especially these open carry states. I was at a Buffalo Wingstop. That's what it was. And this guy had a pistol in his pocket at Wingstop. Like, just out. He wasn't a cop. He was a regular guy in like a t-shirt and jeans. Just a gun in Wingstop. It made me very uncomfortable. Sepultura is my favorite metal band. Oh, well, Max and Igor Cavalera is my stepmother's brothers. So they're my step uncles. Exactly, Lorenzo. I agree with you, honey. I agree. Jewel, get the hell out of here with that crap. Freaking psychopaths. Yeah, if it was up to me, don't curse though. If it was up to me, Lorenzo, I would. Don't tell Titi Marisa to shut up. She's just giving advice. Thank you, Cat's Eye. Do you think it's better to be realistic and prepared for the worst all the time, or always be positive no matter what happens? It depends on your definition of what is being prepared. For me, I have the Lord, and the Lord is my Savior, and I truly believe that He will protect me and equip me with everything I need, some way, somehow, through divine intervention. You should have knowledge on these things, but I don't think you should worry about it. Love the way you talk. Thank you, Adrian. Do you know King Von? No. Hi there from Russia, Slonara. I'm from Brooklyn, Adrian. Go Jesus, amen. Yes, that's right, smugglers. I totally agree with you. Sometimes being alone gives you strength, and sometimes being alone will allow you to find your true self, which is very powerful. It's true, Ezra. How about you give us some advice, Car TV? Oh, he's a loser. I get what you mean. I don't know what I would do without my faith. Exactly, Sharpshooter. That's a real cat about lost my mind. What? Arian says, are you AI? Thank you for thinking I'm so perfect that I'm AI, but I'm not. What's my dog's name? That's Chewy. My little sleeping angel face. He's so worn out. We took such a good walk before we started this live stream today. Chewy, your hair is shedding, honey. I gotta bathe you. Hi there, Tudo. Thank you. Hi, Gary. Hi, Karush. Brooklyn 99. That's what I heard about there. It's a dog. It is a dog. Hi there with the hands and the flag. I thought it was like a blanket or something. Oh, yeah, he's very soft and furry like one. Chewy looks done for today. Yeah, he's tired. Why do you think she's AI? Because I'm perfect, Cat's Eye. I'm so gorgeous, it's hard to believe. Hi there, Doc from England. Chewy's a cute name for a dog. It's actually Chewbacca. Like Chewbacca from Star Wars. It's Chewbacca, but Chewy for short. Hello, sexy, get your rat out. What does that even mean, Liam? If you're not AI, fart for the boys. Goodbye, Arian. I worked 8 years to get my medical degree. Now society is not ready to accept me as their doctor. What kind of medical degree? Do you do stand-up? I don't do stand-up. Hi, Magic. AI is taking over the world. I'll give you free psychic reading. In past life, you were a Siamese cat. You were a silly cat, and you were playing too close to a river and drowned. That is why you fear small creeks and deltas. Wow. That's not true at all. Hi, R-I-K, Rick. Chewbacca, that's gold. Thank you, Jeff. Hi, Abby Cash. You angry like a cat. What? The algorithm brought me here to become healthy. Should I vilify people who have made a lifestyle out of mistakes instead of getting help? Stop worrying about other people. Worry about yourself. That's the problem. Everyone's so concerned about everyone else's business and what everyone else is doing that they can't appreciate their own lives and what they got going on for themselves. Let me be your first Brazilian date. I love Brazilian food, Chris. Fogo de chao, love it. Ever trust a fart you shouldn't have? That's where I'm at. Okay, Chief Beats, thank you. Everyone is sad, that's why. That's why what? Hi, Ian. I'm also what? So should I focus on racing NASA tomorrow? If that's what you want to do, smugglers, figure out how. Hi, Kenneth. How are you? Make sure you give my live stream a thumbs up, please, if you have not. Thank you so much. What's the topic of tonight? Hi, Euro. It's Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist, and I'm giving free advice as always. I was visiting my great-grandmother. She's 100, and I dropped my phone in the ocean because we decided to walk down the beach. We got back, and someone asked if there was ChatGPT. What? That doesn't make sense. That's too bad, Harish. I don't know who that is, Hamad. I hear it's amazing when the famous pink worm and the... What are y'all talking about? I swear. She's better at dodging these men asking her out than a politician at avoiding questions. Thank you, Sharpshooter. Do you do card readings? No, I believe in Jesus, not tarot. You identify as a therapist? Yes, I identify as a therapist. Do you have any qualifications of any sort? Life, being an aunt who's given unsolicited advice that has helped many people for years. They asked the ChatGPT, what do you do if you drop your phone in this? And how did that help? How did that help? You are orbit. I am a rocket. Okay, thank you, New Who. Too bad. talking about? It said to rinse your phone in clean water. Goodbye, cat's eye. That's insane. Love your dog. Very cute. Nice dog. Thank you. Being an aunt, instant trust fall. Thank you, smugglers. That's right, Harry Bolsock. Hi, Eddie. Thank you. Oh, a majestic swan. Wow, I'll take it. Sorry, you're a good sport, and thank you for reading out, tolerating my weirdness. You have a good vibes. Bye now, hey. Give us your best Harley Quinn impression. I don't even know. And I just put it in rice instead. I would think the rice thing would be smarter because it dries out the water. That's what I would think, that you would be better off doing that. Hi there, rubber ducks. Thank you. Make sure you give this live stream a thumbs up if you haven't. Can you say forget about it and gabagool? Forget about it, gabagool. Put it in the dirt and grow a new phone in 100 years. Oh, that's nice. If phones could do that, that'd be amazing. And today I went to a baby shower. Wow, you had a very busy day, Cat's Eye. Okay. Everyone who's just joining, I'm Aunt Marissa. I identify as a therapist. I give the most amazing advice. I've already helped like 10 people today. And all you got to do is ask your questions. Tell me your stories in the comments. And I'll do my best to help you. Me and my consultant, little tiny Jesus, will do our best to help you. Wait, never found out what phones can do. Thanks for the welcome, Auntie. You're welcome, Rubber Ducks. Hi, yeah, buddy. How are you? Give us your best. I'm walking here. Why did I get 2 of those back to back? That's so funny. The Bible says love is kind and love is patient. Yes. If you put it in rice, causes a bunch of tiny Asian people to come and fix your phone in the middle of the night. I hope they bring some beef and broccoli. Do you snore when you sleep? Sometimes. Love is violent and you have to fight for it. It gives you headaches. Okay, another tip I want to give you guys. You don't owe loyalty to people who disrespect you. You just don't. No, I don't do sleep streams. I really don't get the point of a sleep stream. Who wants to watch people sleep? It's very creepy. Hi, Ahmed. Yes, Ahmed, the pillows are pink. The blanket is pink. The straw is pink. The cup is pink. The tablecloth is pink. The mouse is pink. Who is your favorite comedian? Dave Chappelle. Is the Chinese food better in LA or New York? New York. My loyalty is my greatest weakness is that I've been told by my executive officer. My loyalty is my greatest, is what I've been told. It can be, you know. It can be. If you're being loyal to the wrong people, it absolutely can be. You got to be loyal to yourself. Loyal to yourself. I almost fought a bear a couple times. Is that normal? I've never attempted to fight. Okay, smugglers, you're just trolling. If you're going to fight a bear, good luck. Mine is Chris Tucker, Dave Chappelle, and Richard Pryor. I watched some of your stand-up today. I found it funny, the bit about drunk people in Florida trying to keep their shoes on. Oh, really? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't do stand-up. I identify as a therapist, and I have an award-winning mockumentary. By the way, I forgot to tell you, I'm going to post the flyer after the stream. Me and my cousin Consuelo, the other Dia, are going to be doing a live stream together February 5th, 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. What do you think of couples who sleep in separate beds? I had a neighbor who was married for decades but slept in separate rooms. Like, what is this? Like the 1940s? Well, if I'm going to sleep in a separate room from my husband, then I'm going to just not have a husband. What is the point of that? Have you seen the movie Revenant? Yes, I have. With Leonardo DiCaprio when he killed that, what was it, a horse? And he slept inside of it or something. 45, recently divorced. I believe young women want a leader, someone to drive. I don't know what is 45-year-old woman with kids, house, job, want. Just compassion. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one of these women. I'm a spinster, a bitter spinster now who just doesn't care to even like go on a date. But if I were to go on a date, it'd be with a billionaire and it would only be for his money. So I can't give advice on that. Oh, okay, must have been another person. They were funny though. Tough crowd. Wow, thank you. Yeah, buddy. Hi, Sanith. How are you? You didn't donate nothing. Is it okay I secretly crawl in your windows instead of a date? Of course not, smugglers. Don't be a spinster, you're way better. No, I'm okay. So you're a proud gold digger. I wouldn't say a gold digger because I'm not interested right now, but I know that if I were to decide to date, it would only be a billionaire. Yeah. But you can't call it gold digging because like 80% of guys have no gold. So. Thank you, Traumatic. Can't show that though. Andrew Tate for you then. Oh, no. No. I can never. Andrew Tate would never be successful in a relationship with a Latin woman. Absolutely not. Would you date a billionaire from the moon like me? If he can wire money from the moon, why not? Hi, Kenny She. You should come visit Papua New Guinea. Oh, no, thank you. I wish I were a billionaire. Me too. Hi, Tate. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Welcome to Kenya. How many billionaires in Brooklyn? I don't know. I live in Los Angeles now. Okay. Another generic tip I want to give you guys is emotional availability is the bare minimum, okay? That's nothing. Only if you can sharpen and make me giggle. Hi, Lordly. Have you ever been to Maine? Yes, probably like 2 Billies in Brooklyn. Maybe. Okay, where were we? Emotional availability is the bare minimum, okay? That's not a bonus feature. You don't get brownie points for just listening to someone and hearing them out. You love my voice. Thank you, Kenshi. That's not the same thing. It's not. If you haven't, give my live stream a thumbs up. You sound like the nanny from The Nanny. I love The Nanny, Mr. Sheffield. Okay, I'm a billionaire. What are you going to offer? The world is basically free to me. Money doesn't exist. I don't need to look at prices of items. I don't need to think about if I want something. Very nice. Good for you. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to offer nothing. I'm going to show up because you want to take me out. That's it. Here I am. You wanted to take me to dinner? I'm here. Take me to dinner. Thank you for subscribing and liking, Kenshi. Hi, Susie J. How are you, sweetie? Make sure you guys give my live a thumbs up if you haven't. Can't show that comment, but I'm flattered by it, Almec. If you want more of me, by the way, click the link that is pinned in the comments. Okay, we got all my socials are there, my fan site links, Cameo, merchandise. If you want to see my award-winning documentary, The Diaz, go to my channel. You'll see a playlist that says The Diaz. You can watch the first few episodes here, but you got to go to my Patreon and fan site for the new season. Not change my mind. I'm very fickle and picky. Well, in this imaginary scenario, that's okay. What would you want for dinner? Either seafood or Italian. If you're a billionaire, don't you have better things to do than scroll on YouTube? This is all hypothetical, Cat's Eye. He's not a billionaire. Hi, Sandeep. Namaste. What is this? What am I pressing here? Why is this stuck now? Okay. Of course you can subscribe, Dion. Hi, Lordly. You gonna behave today? How are you? Hi, Devon. Can you stand up and do 360? Tell you what, get me to 100 likes and I'll do a 360. Hi, Marcus. Happy Saturday. How are you? Even billionaires like to eat junk now and then. How would you know? Yeah, buddy, you're not a billionaire. You are not a spinster. You're too beautiful for that. Thank you, Chris. People who aren't billionaires, knowing how billionaires should act. LOL. Exactly, smugglers. Would you agree if your salary at work was $1 billion, but you would catch a bullet? No. What's your favorite song ever? Ugh, I can't even think of just one. I love Forrest Frank. It has to be a gospel song. It's either going to be a Forrest Frank song or Yolanda Adams. I'll give you 100 likes. Thank you, smugglers. Marcus says stopping to give you a thumbs up. Thank you, Marcus. Are you in Oakland? Yeah, how's your vacation? Bro, if I was a billionaire, I'd still be eating gummy worms and Doritos. Very nice, Jeff. You would save your money. I mean, that's what Jewish people do. My grandmother operated like a Jewish woman with her finances. The way that woman penny pinched and saved every dime, goodness. She was loaded. She didn't have to do that. My favorite song is him and I by House. Oh, I don't know who that is. I haven't heard of. Aztecs. Oh. All people is rich if they have faith in God. Are you agree? Well, yes. In the, spiritual realm, and as far as like getting to heaven and having salvation from the Lord, yes, I am rich in that. But in this world, on earth, there are bills and things that people need. And so, excuse me, I describe exactly how a billionaire thinks. I ask, what will you offer me? I have everything. But you're not a billionaire, so you don't know. There's only one way to the true God, Jesus Christ. That's right. That's right, Ant Pack. Very good. Have my dinner ready when I get back. Marcus and this imagination of his, I swear. Apart from him, there is no other way of truth. I agree. I'm happy I don't have to pay bills yet. Good for you, Cat's Eye. Save your allowance while you can, because this economy is just getting worse. It's just getting worse. I don't know yet, buddy, but I'm not over here insinuating that they, do these things. What if there's a secret billionaire watching the stream right now? Oh, impossible. They're too busy. Okay, I'm going to give you another generic tip. Being chosen daily matters more than being chosen loudly once. Okay? Being chosen daily matters more than being chosen loudly once. So, I'm broke, so I don't have a chance. Oh, nobody has a chance, Chris. I'm not interested. I gotta go for it. Bye, Cat's Eye. Do you know Arthur? No, I don't know him, Dion. What's the best way to approach a woman in public? How would you want to be approached? I wouldn't. Me personally, I wouldn't. Give me therapy because looking at you makes me feel lonely, which is not normal. Well, I can't just give you therapy without you telling me what's going on. But here's another tip. You're allowed to change your mind without a press release. You can just change your mind. Nope, I changed my mind. I don't want to go there. No. I changed my mind. I don't want that for dinner. No, I changed my mind. I don't want to go hang out with these people. No, I changed my mind. I don't want to watch this. It's okay to change your mind. You're allowed to change your mind without a press release. You don't need to explain yourself. Love seeing your face. Hi, Dame Dollar. She charges $1 billion an hour. Wow, marry me. So adventurous. Okay, here's another one. If you're confused all the time, that's the answer. If you're confused all the time, that's your answer. I feel a burning sensation and my stomach goes into, I don't know what that means, smugglers. What is your favorite food? Seafood boil. Hi, Razvan. How are you? Hi, Tarsel. I kiss you. No, you won't. Okay, let's not say things like that, Shred. Thank you. Why act Italian if you're not? Why not be authentic? I don't know what you're talking about, Freedom. I'm not acting Italian. This is a Brooklyn accent. You know adobo. The seasoning, of course. I'm okay, Razvan. Show us your feet. No one's showing you feet, Coach Loser. Okay, another tip I want to give you guys is stop auditioning for roles you already don't want. In other words, stop putting yourself in situations you don't want to be in. Stop saying yes to things you don't really mean to say yes to. I've been single for 5 years, and after a 21-year marriage, it's been great. Good for you, Chris. It's like being in school and thinking about how you know it instead of the books. Oh, I was like that. I told my parents to test me for ADD, and they wouldn't. I like Discover and Fire or The Path to the Stars. Flowers for my favorite actress. Thank you, Razvan. Okay. Self-respect will cost you some relationships, and that's the price. Self-respect will cause you some relationships, and that's the price. And that's okay. If the son of Adam had a mountain of gold, he would want another. The only that will fulfill his desire is the dust from the grave. It's like being a genius and being fun at the same time, so I know it's not real. Oh my gosh, literally that's like my whole educational background. I suffered so much. I hated school. It was once I got to high school that I was just like, ugh. Oh, thank you, Razvan. You're so nice. Okay. You can sing. Yes, Dion. What song would you like me to sing for you? A red flag ignored will just become a bigger red flag. If you ignore a red flag, that flag is just gonna grow, and you're gonna be like, whoa, I can't walk around this flag, it's so big. Let me be the one. Is that the song? Who sings that? I don't think I know that song. Well, I went to posh boys only private school in Devonshire, England. Imagine how I enjoyed school. Ugh, God, that sounds awful. How can I process beyond my high school mentality to fulfill my potential as a test astronaut? Oh, I don't know nothing about astronauts. Hi, Dua. You want to sing? You can. Go for it. We can't hear you though, sweetie, but sing. Sing your little heart out. Why not? Okay. Hi there, innocent. I'm from Brooklyn. Don't say things like that, 311. I don't know that song. Adam says, show the shirts. Walter Mercado, my spiritual advisor. Can you sing What's Up by 4 Non-Blondes? I don't know what that is. You have a good night. Oh, bye, Paul Brown. As someone who successfully flirts with you in the internet, I don't know what you're saying. You make Brooklyn look broke in. I don't know what that means. That makes no sense. Okay. Let's see. Being alone is better than being emotionally babysat. If you feel like certain people you're around make you feel like you got to walk on eggshells, or hide what you really are and want to do, you're better off alone. I got something in my eye. Hold on, it's driving me bananas. Whatever. I can't get it. It's driving me crazy. Oh, I got eye drops. Did you guys know Mike Tyson sells eye drops? They're called Mike drops. All right, hopefully that helps. I feel like I could still feel it though. Terrible. Okay, where are we? Why am I being an Asher? I don't even have impressive. Smugglers, I don't know either. So far, he's better than some AIPA. What does that mean? Yeah, buddy. Quick, everyone. Me look cool. Okay. Anyway, if you haven't, please give my live stream a thumbs up. Can you sing Better Off Alone? Oh, yeah. Do you think you're better off alone? That one. Do you think you're better off alone? What's the next part? Do you think you're better off alone? Talk to me. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Talk to me. Try to react. Let me be the one by all. I don't know who that is. Sorry. I have to say you look gorgeous with long hair, but very... Thank you, Chris. Done, 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 done. Don't sing damn horrible. They asked me to sing Peach Reverse. Talk to me. Oh, talk to me. Do you think you're better off alone? Did you read? No, I don't know. Animorphs. I've heard of that, but I never read it or watched it or whatever. He's right here. You've been sleeping. You've been napping. You just woke up, my baby. You want to say hello to everyone, sweetest man? Oh, he's so tired. We took such a long walk. But Chewy, you've been sleeping like an hour and a half. That's a long nap, Mr. Boots. That's a very long nap. I love you. Damn, girl, you're gorgeous. Thank you, Death Max. Oh, Piper says, talk to please. Just got ear cancer listening to that damn. Oh, wow, I'm real powerful. Your earrings are so hot to me. Thank you, smugglers. Some people sing so bad, even deaf people won't read their lips. Mr. Boots, that's his name. It's his nickname. He got like 400 nicknames. Your dog looks like it goes to the gym and very glossy too. Yeah, he's fabulous. He's a drag queen on TikTok. Do you remember the Hawk Tour girl? No idea what that is. Hi, Chris. How's LA been treating me? Well, I like it. A lot of culture, a lot of restaurants, a lot of things to do and see, a lot of opportunity, you know. If it wasn't for me moving to LA, and getting divorced, I wouldn't have an award-winning documentary, which reminder, you guys can watch for free on my YouTube, the first few episodes. But if you want to see the brand new season, that is on Patreon and OnlyFans. And I want to say this. The episodes that I'm showing recently on here were released 3 years ago on my fan sites. So if you really want to be in the know, join Patreon. The bad guy says, I like your accent. Thank you. How long have you been in LA for? Oh, like 9 years. That's your dog. What? That doesn't make sense. That's right. Oh, plot twist. You're married and your husband is behind the camera. Hilarious. Yeah, buddy. Hilarious. How would he be behind the camera when I'm using my front-facing phone? Think about that. Brooklyn clutch buster. Okay. Another generic tip I want to give you. We did that one. Did that one. Okay, if it drains you every time, it's not love. It's a subscription, okay? Let it go. Rhythm, what, Fanutra? I am her husband. Absolutely not. You're being very defensive, dear. Never defensive, just blunt. The bud burner, I'll drain you. Send me all your money. My Cash App's in the bio. Does your husband know that you were online defaming his name? My ex-husband is now a woman, so I could care less what he thinks. He's dead to me. I feel like a widow. You gotta go watch the documentary, GW. You gotta go watch the documentary. Chris the Nomad says Biggie or Jay-Z. Jay-Z. Talk to me. Ooh, talk to me. Yes, Jeff, he did. And you could go watch the story and see it all unravel. No, we are here now. We want details and timestamps. Like what? Yeah, buddy. I'm Indian. I don't take advice from a woman. Oh, good. I don't like Indian men in a romantic sense, so that works for me too. Accent is too sexy. Thank you, the bud burner. Yes, I do have Twitter, Amar. You see that link that's pinned in my comments? That's all of my links. So you'll see my Snapchat, my Twitter, Instagram. Everything is there for you. My fan sites are there. You don't look as old as you present yourself to be. Really? You don't think I look somewhere between 20 and 70? You think I look 19? Thank you. Yep, I have it all. It's in the link that's in the comments. Is your name Google because you're everything I've been searching for? Hilarious. Is my origin story ready yet? I'm superhero now. I'm really sick and need to accept random chaos. Smugglers, you need to write a book. Don't talk about another man's wife, guys. How's life? It's going, Rufo. This woman is gorgeous. Thank you, Dame Dollar. He looks 30 max. Wow. Hi there, ML. MIL. Marry me and become my favorite wife. No, thank you. Why don't you have long hair? Because I don't. I watch your videos and shorts. They are good. Thank you, Paul. Hi, Joe Scales. Very nice. You look 27 trying to be 45. Wow. It's not a wig. It's perfect hair. Okay. Another generic tip I want to give you guys is not every thought needs to be shared, especially in group chats. My goodness. If I could get $1 for every time I had to leave a group chat because it just got overwhelming and weird, I'd have a lot of dollars. Hey, I don't know your name, so I can call you mine, honey. No, it's Marisa. And no, you cannot. Yes, I speak Spanish, the bud burner. Hi, cats. Oh, from Germany. Very nice. Sergio says your fake hair is so beautiful. It's real hair. It's just so perfect. People can't believe it. The greatest book ever. The energy you created all at once. Hates writing more than anything to be hilarious. I own a beauty salon. One of my wives can fix your hair problem. Thank you, GW. I like my hair, and I'm not trying to be one of your wives or anything. I don't want a man who's going to dress me in one of those blanket looking things. He's only going to allow me to show my feet, okay? And tell me what to do, when I can do what, put me in a cage. Not interested. Hi, Sally. Hi, 24. Were you pole dancer? Wow, Amar. Kind of. I was a go-go dancer. It's like a gateway job into stripping. Thank you. Thank you for my earrings compliment. Hi, it's Natsu. Wig face again. Well, Natsu, you're back. You're back. So thanks for being back. My favorite book. Atomic Habits in the Bible. This lady is a trip and I love it. Thank you, Chris. It's not a blanket, it's a hijab, and you will do as you're told. Exactly why I'm not interested, because I'll never do what I'm told. Favorite TV show of all time? I Love Lucy. Anything WWE. I love The Office. I love mockumentaries. Did Atomic Habits work? I think it helped me a lot, actually. I do. It's in my Amazon storefront, and so is Tiny Jesus. I got planners, self-help books, therapy journals, all kinds of fun things for you guys to help you on your mental health journey. And you can see those things in my community post. So make sure you're joining and you're on my community posts. We used to use a coffee table Bible to hold up the... Okay, smugglers. Can I be your sugar daddy? Yes, send me money. Do you have pets? Just my son Chewy over here. I'm coming to New York to marry you. Good luck. I'm in Los Angeles and not interested. I love the sound of crickets. Can you just be quiet for a second? For daddy? Don't know who the hell you think you're talking to like that, loser. You could only wish for a guy who wants your modesty covered. I compare it to a guy who doesn't display his PIN number to keep his diamonds on display. That's your opinion. I'd only want men who know exactly what they signed up for and accept it. I'm watching this Office right now. I just hit season 7. Oh, very nice. Do you have a favorite episode? Who the F wants to marry her? Lots of people not to. I got proposed to like 10 times in this live stream. No, I don't want to be that diamond. No, thank you. Hi, Mansu. Hi, Adam. Hi, Diomi. I'll DM you. Live in Florida. Where you at? Los Angeles? And no, I don't want you to DM me. Thank you. WWE caught me off guard. I expected to hear something like One Life to Live or Sex in the City before that. Love WWE. Can't wait to watch the Royal Rumble. I'm about to get off the stream in a few minutes to go get my food and watch Royal Rumble. By the way, if you like wrestling, I got a playlist on my channel. It's called WWT. It's the second playlist. And I do recaps and roasts of wrestling matches there. It's Brooklyn. Why do women never respect me as I'm 5'8", but my friend who is 6'2" gets more girls? What would you suggest? Oh, it's not a respect thing. They're just more attracted to the fact that he's tall. If you have a taller friend and you're the short, little, stumpy, ugly friend, just pull out more money. You're so pretty. Thank you, Molly. Hi, Joseph, who says I'm gorgeous. Hi, Person Patrick. My dog's name is Chewy. What food are you getting? I think I'm going to do wings. Bro, you would make an awesome WWE diva. You know, I get that a lot, and I'm just, like, not willing to sacrifice my face or body. Even though I'm a super fan, you couldn't pay me to get my ass kicked professionally. They are the real Avengers. The WWE wrestlers, they are real-life Avengers, and we cannot all keep up with them. I'm tall, dark, and handsome. Hi, Jeremy. Hi, Garish. You don't have to say ugly. Most short men focus on their body since they have to count for height. Oh, I say. Well, I'm just saying. Is that unfair? I can't make fun of women being 150 pounds. They can insult me as a handsome. I don't know. I'm just saying. If you are the short, stumpy one, I didn't say ugly. I said stumpy, meaning you're shorter and tiny, kind of like a pit bull. Then you have to make up for it in other ways. Money and funny. Those are the two. Money and funny. Basically, she's saying if you broke, you ain't got a chance. Kind of. Guys, she got options, host of men. Yeah, and I'm not interested in none of them. I agree, they're machines. Exactly. Not a wig, it's perfect hair, Keza. I know you're not used to perfection, but it exists. Money sucks, though, because you're getting mostly gold diggers. That's not true. You're getting women who, it's not that they're gold diggers, it's that they have boundaries and they don't want to settle. So really what you're getting is a woman who knows what she wants. Pitfalls was a terrible rap artist, can we all agree? Oh, Pitbull, yeah, he sucked. Have you ever seen Money and Funny work? Yes. Hi, Kool-Aid. No one's gonna jump. No, thank you. What if you're tall, dark, handsome, broken, lame? Well, there are some women who would find the handsome part enough to entertain him for a little while, but they wouldn't take him serious. Not the smart ones, at least. You definitely got some pick-me's who want to be in love, the Barbara the Builders, but most women, no. Tiny Buddha said that Tiny Jesus is a hippie. I don't listen to Tiny Buddha. What's a good height for you? I don't care. I'm only, if I ever decide to date again, it would only be a billionaire. So. What about an old billionaire? You know, he's 2 humps away from a heart attack. Perfect! That is the type, yeah, buddy. You're starting to get it. You're starting to see the vision. That is the ideal man for me. I want like an Anna Nicole Smith situation, you know? Hi, Cat's Eye. Welcome back. Something must be wrong with your left eye because you're always looking right. Oh, wow, big worm. That's a good one. Never heard of that. That's right, Jeremy Johnson. I knew it, girl. You did, yeah, buddy. Hi, Harry John. Pretty woman. Walking down the street. Pretty woman. I feel like shooting more episodes of my late show is important to enjoying my life and giving creativity place in my life, but I feel like it's beyond me. Is this good indication that it helps me? Maybe it helps you mentally because it's like an escape, you know? Sometimes we do things not because of the result, but because it makes us feel good. And so maybe just working on your projects and your shows and things, it just fulfills you personally. What if he's a billionaire at heart? I don't care. Hi, Hope. Aren't you 5'1"? Your ideal height for a man would be 5'6" or 5'7". I don't care about the height, GW. It's the height of his wallet, his credit, his bank account. I'm good, Harry. How are you? You a baddie. Thank you. Yeah, buddy. Hi, DC. I don't want Elon Musk. Date the old billionaire while slurping on. Okay, thank you, Chris. Can't say things like that, please. Just to let you know, I did not visit my great-grandmother today. Oh, no. You're always right, and I will live my whole life based on that professional advice. Thank you, smugglers. Hi, Swammy. Thank you for saying I look fire. Show that huge boot. Wow, B.I.T. You think you know, you come in here like a gentleman to request things like that. Wow, absolutely not. That's a weird looking wig. I took it from your father. It's perfect hair. It's not a wig. It was like 6 months ago. If your grandmother's nearby, you need to visit her more. Do you think of men only as a means to an end? Yes, exactly, Jeff. Take it off. I am. I'm going to remove your comment right now. Hi, Active Gamer. How are you? By the way, make sure you click the link that's in the comments, okay? I got my socials there. Fan sites, Cameo. Did you know you could get personalized video messages on Cameo? And Valentine's Day is coming around the corner. I love your haircut. Thank you, Fozzie. She only comes up in the summers because it's too cold in the winter. She lives in Florida. Oh, like, nice. I love Florida. Hi, Joseph. How are you, Joseph? You're too old for all this dating stuff, Grandma. I'm not trying to date nobody, but people are asking me what I'm looking for in dating, and I'm telling them, but I'm really not interested. You have a great body, very luscious and fertile. Get the hell out of here. That's so disgusting. Telling a woman she's fertile is not a compliment. Was there any indication that your ex was trans? Well, I did catch him putting on my lip gloss once, but it was after a party and I was pretty buzzed, so I didn't think too much of it. And he would always try to kind of like sneak in on the girls' night. What about bald rich guys? All the money they still buy see-through wigs. Baffles the minds. Because they have money. When you're rich, you can be built like a meatball, have one tooth, no hair, missing a limb, and you're still going to get a woman, a gorgeous woman. Did you ever see the article about the stunning bimbo who somehow a guy who won the lotto married her like the next week? Come on. You look the most disgusting. That's really not funny. It's gross. All right, we're getting to the end of my stream. Everyone's starting to piss me off now. So thank you for joining. Make sure you click the Diaz playlist if you want to see my award-winning documentary. And I know you guys are thinking, what awards? Awards by who? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to post it in my community post again so that you guys can realize how good it is. Okay? How good it is. You remind me of Rosie Perez. Thank you, Jason. Hi, Rinda. Bye, Dame Darla. Thank you. Does that not make you better? I don't know what you're talking about. Does what make me better? Okay, smugglers. It's all pinned in the comments. All my links. It's also in my bio. All right. Thank you. Bye. Bye, Clutch Buster.